Yo, guys, what is up? Welcome to another live stream where I try to struggle with making this Blender project. We're making this project to help enhance the streams, make the streams, live streams even cooler, even better, so that when we're watching videos or playing games or whatever, the live streams are just that much better. So let's hop into what we have going on so far. I did a little render. So this is without the main foreground stuff, like the main building. That's the most detailed part, so I cut it out of the render so that we could render quickly. Right now we're just looking at kind of the vehicles. Yo, Britton Andrews, welcome. Welcome to the live stream, man. Yeah, so we have made several cool vehicles. We have these three down here. We have our Treasure Planet vehicle. We have our vehicle we did yesterday up here. Just now noticing the two suns. Yeah, we have the two suns right here. I'm still debating whether I want to. I'm still debating the whole like mountainscape, but yeah, for now that's what we got. Yo, Xander, welcome to the live stream, dude. So yeah, we have several vehicles. We have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 of the 5 I'm probably gonna copy multiple times and like change the colors of the vehicles. And so I want one more. I want basically 4 vehicles that I copy a whole bunch. And then these 2 are Easter eggs. So we'll leave them as an Easter egg. Obviously, this one being from Star Wars. It's our little Star Wars speeder. And then this one is from Treasure Planet. So yeah, we'll put people sitting in these. Like we'll put someone sitting here chilling. And we'll put someone sitting in here chilling as well. Just chilling, watching the show. Last stream, so yesterday we made this awesome ship. And I think it turned out pretty good. Like, had some interesting components. It's definitely different. These ones are all pretty blocky, I feel like. They're basically just like blocks. Maybe not the Treasure Planet one. But this one's definitely more of like a jet. So I thought it was a good little mix-up. I don't know if it's like my favorite one. But yeah, it's like not bad. Yeah. I wish I could show you my Blender work. Yeah, come share it on Discord, man. That's where everyone's been posting their Blender work. So if you have some like cool Blender stuff, come share it on Discord. In fact, I can change this material right now. We'll change it to glass. I think I have like a basic glass material. Does it make it so it's like see-through a little bit? Yeah. Kind of does. It's kind of cool. Retro Ed. The render is already perfect for D&B album. What's good? Yeah. I don't know if I know what D&B means. Britton Andrews, I've been using a plugin, Realistic Sky and Atmosphere, I think it's called. It has a cool Mars setting. This is the one I'm using. Physical Atmosphere? But yeah, Realistic, Britton Andrews, like maybe link it to me in Discord or something. The one you've been using. Yeah. I really like this plugin I've been using so far because I can literally change everything about it. So I can like change the temperature of the suns. Let's see if I can change it like drastically so we can see it. Maybe elevation. Like look, I can put it down like this. This is just me raising or lowering the elevation, but it totally changes the mood. I don't know. It's kind of cool. So yeah, I put like, I don't know, 5 minutes into like the sky just because I was playing around with the plugin, but Obviously, when everything's modeled and we have like trees and textures on everything, I'll run through the sky one last time just to make sure it's got the right mood. Short of drum and bass. Oh, okay, cool. Short for drum and bass. That's awesome. Yeah, that's the plugin. Sweet. Yeah, I really like it. I really like it because I don't have to like mess around and try to find a perfect, what is it called? One of these things. XDR? Yeah, EXR. I don't have to find like a perfect EXR. I just use the plugin and I can like tailor make it for exactly what I'm looking for. So it's perfect. Anyway, enough showing off. We gotta get to work because we have one more vehicle. Guys, there's 4 things left to do in this scene and then it's totally done. And when I said that yesterday, I actually kind of discovered a 5th one. But for number 1, finish modeling. So that's all the cars. I just need to make one more car and then we'll copy the cars around, make them different colors. Okay. All the other modeling is basically done. It's just cars. Number 2 is landscape. So I guess if you count modeling, like getting all the trees and grass and rocks and vegetation on the mountains and stuff. That's number 2. Number 3 is lighting. Number 4 is just making sure all the animations loop. I built the animations in a way they could loop. I just haven't looped them yet. That's including like making the cars hover, stuff like that. So what did I say? Modeling, environment, textures, lighting, animations. Then I need to make a planet. Oh no. Oh no. The list is just growing and growing. Never mind. Scratch what I said about there only being 4 things. There's still a lot to do. But yeah. Let me show you guys what this looks like here. So if I hop over here, this is our building. So this is where I will be standing, is inside our cool little building here. We have these like cool fabrics that I ran simulations on. Inside here we have our popcorn machine, and this is actually animated, so it pops popcorn. Going a little crazy because I'm just skipping through. I'm not like running the simulation, but look at these awesome little popcorn kernels I made. It's got a drink fountain. Yeah, so overall things are like looking pretty dang good. Everything's perfect. So yep, we just got to finish the cars. I mean, we already have the ground and stuff in here too. There's like a whole bunch of booleans everywhere. But yeah, making progress. The list always grows. Design is never finished. Yeah, that's the thing I'm struggling with right now. I'm like trying to get this done quickly because it's meant to celebrate hitting 10,000 subscribers, which we're way past that, right? We're at 11,500. And so I'm like trying to get it done, but the channel's growing faster than I can do these projects. I haven't given myself enough time to make all these projects. So my next goal will definitely, I'll set it far enough in advance where I have a little bit of time for it. So yeah, let us hop in and make another car. So why don't we just delete this guy and make one here. Cursor to selected. Honestly, it doesn't really matter where we make it. I'll just make it here for kicks and giggles though. It's kind of by our other cars. Okay. Yeah. Also, I've found the car that I wanted to make. here. So let's go to, what is it? Image editor. And the vehicle is, I don't know, help me decide, guys. Here's one. I thought this like looked kind of cool. It fit the sort of version of sci-fi I was going for, kind of like old and rustic. The problem is the curves. Curves always make it more difficult, but I actually don't think this would be too bad to make here. It is like a weird shape. This is the one I actually thought that I would do for the final one, is this one right here. It's kind of blocky though. So, like, what do you guys think? What best fits the... I mean, let me open it again. What best fits, you think? What would make it the most interesting? We have this one, which I think like looks pretty decent. I like this because it fits the other ones. And then we have this one. This one is harder to make, but I feel like it's a little bit more unique. Like, I haven't really seen a spaceship like this before. So I think it's kind of cool for that reason. I started making my first 3D model. It took a whole day just to awful. How long have you been learning? Yeah, Valstrez. I definitely know that feeling. Like, every live stream, I can only get like one part done because it just takes so much time. Like yesterday, we were only able to build this ship, which looks pretty cool. I'm actually happy with how it turned out in only 4 hours. To answer your question, Bubble Topsy, welcome to the live stream. I have been I'm like at 300 hours. This is my 3rd project ever. And I'm trying to spend only 100 hours per project. I think I'm only like 70 or 80 hours into this one, but I'm definitely gonna go over 100. So yeah. Sandy Riviera, hi, hello, welcome. So let's take a quick vote. Okay, we're gonna do a quick vote on YouTube. Let me hop over to the live stream real quick so I can run this. Okay. All right, quick vote. Where do I do the vote? Oh, here it is. What sci-fi ship should we make? 1. Actually, I'll put top. And then bottom. Okay. There's a poll up on YouTube now. So yeah. The question is, which one should we make? Should we make the top one or the bottom one? Top one fits the style that we already have going. Bottom one is more unique, so it stands out a little bit. Like we're basically saying, like, do we want to just make more sort of blocky cars to fit in with these ones? Or would we rather add like a little bit of diversity with this car? It is hard because like this car right here, we wouldn't be able to copy it around as much. I feel like, yeah, that's not true. We could copy it. I just feel like blocky cars aren't as noticeable, so we could like copy it multiple times throughout the scene, and it probably wouldn't get noticed as much. But that might just be me. Storm Shadow, second one. Alright, let's see. Let's see what the poll says. Right now, 64% are saying the bottom. So yeah, we have 5 votes. So majority rules. And now it's tied. maybe the whole like poll thing isn't the best when you only have like 12 people voting, because we're gonna get ties way too easily. I'm torn. That's why I did the vote, guys. You guys can't also be torn. That's the whole idea. Bottom one's harder to make. I feel like top one would be easier to make. Okay. Things are starting to sway in the other direction. I don't know. Let's see. Do we just make both? Like make one today and then make another one another live stream? Or is that just like too much? Here's like another angle of the bottom one, which is kind of nice. It's nice that they give more angles. Okay. Looks like we're going with the top. Did you get the screenshot in Discord? If you put it in Discord, like, I should have gotten it. I don't have Discord open right now, though. Okay. All right. Let's do this. There's so many good ideas and like so many ships, so we can't get sad that that one didn't get chosen. We just have to like build this out. I'm kind of like a little sad the other one didn't get chosen, because it was, in a way, I was kind of like, I liked it because it challenged me, but really we're already going over time here, so maybe it's better this way. Okay. Yes, I think. Okay, awesome. Yeah, if you put it in Discord, I should have gotten it. Okay. All right. So looking at this, I see a couple different shapes here. Can I annotate on here? No, I can't. Like, it says image editor, but I like literally don't have anything to do here. Here we are. So I see like this shape. And it's obviously like pulled across. We have this shape. I don't know if I need to highlight everything. We have like one shape, two shape. I see like this shape in here. Everything's mirrored. I see this like this shape in here. So we can pull out some shapes. Now the question is do I want to make this all one shape? Like, should this be one giant shape here? Instinct says yes. We could have it only go to halfway and then just mirror it. Yeah, we could do that. We could just make it one giant shape. Or maybe we break it into two. I see there's like this little thing in here. Also, we don't have to like copy it perfectly. So be spending time like trying to perfectly work this out maybe might not be the best use of time. Okay. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna make this shape right here. And then we'll make a second shape for this guy in the back. Okay, sweet. I just have to plan out a little bit. We'll block out the whole thing first. How do I get rid of this? Okay. All right. Yo, EM3K4, hello. Welcome. I am a noob. What is going on? We're just building. We took a vote. We're going to build this sci-fi ship, add it to our collection of ships, and then after that, we should have enough ships that we can like copy and paste these around to finish our drive-in movie theater for the intro of the live streams. Okay, so let's add in a cube here. And let's make this. Let's focus in here and let's make our cool little ship. So scale it up just a little bit. We can stretch it to make it long. The front is cut off with this slant. Here. We have like this long bit and now we just need to raise out that section. So over here, let's edit this and let's add a loop cut where we want to raise it. It's kind of close to the back. Like if this is the back of our shape, this is, I don't know, a little bit more to the back. Somewhere like right here. Then we can add this one in a little bit closer. And we can grab this now and raise it up. Let's think. Something like that, right? Like maybe this one could move forward a little bit. Help with that slant. Yeah. Okay, cool. There will be a cylinder. Rotate it on the Y, 90. Scale it up, scale it like here. Okay. I'm just looking at this cylinder in the middle that's going across there. So this is actually probably going to be moved to like this side. This, whoops, will be moved back a little. And let's just use our cylinder as like our central point here. I feel like it's a little bit closer together. Something like that. I feel like mine's a bit longer than it needs to be. So how do I do that? Is it like that makes it seem not as long, a little bit more chunky? I'm not sure. Let's get a couple of the other like blocks in here. Let's just add some other blocks real quick and see how it makes us feel. Okay. So this one kind of sits in here. Kind of goes on this side. We could like scale it down a little bit. Okay, and let's mirror it. Okay, I'm just looking at these right here. That's what this block represents. And then it looks like we have a sphere. Or not a sphere, what you call it? A cylinder? Rotate on the Y. Scale up. It's actually like pretty thick. Okay. We have like our sphere here. And it's not going to be perfect because the sphere like tapers down in the front and the back, and this is just looking blocky. But this will just help us get like an idea of the shape. So I feel like these are too thick. Goes like here. And if we bring these up to like that, these can be brought back. I don't know, like somewhere in here. I feel like this is a little bit skinnier. Kind of like this. I feel like the bottom is too far down. I don't know, like that. Okay. Now we have like this whole back tail fin section. So this is gonna come up to like here. I'm like looking at this back piece, and my brain says it would be easier if I just made this a separate piece, but I'm not exactly sure that's right. I don't know, you know? Like something like that, right? We're just blocking it out, so it's okay if it's kind of janky. And then are these cylinders in the back? Or are they... They're kind of blocky, huh? How do I want to do this? Oh, it's the same... It looks like this is like all one piece here. The line goes all the way through. So it's a hexagon all the way through, and then they cut out pieces of the hexagon, then add these like little fins on the back here. 14th like, rerun trading. Thanks, man. Thanks for the 14 likes, guys. I appreciate that. 14 likes, man. That's crazy. Okay, so these right here are actually like longer. They're like that. Okay, and then we have a cylinder over here. For like our little engines. Looks like we have one here. And then here. I don't know if this is really important for me to block out, but we can block it out. Sure, why not? Like that. It's interesting because this is a weird shape at the front. So this piece right here kind of goes in and then bulges out. Okay. So let's see if these pieces are like this. this kind of is back here. Okay. I mean, I think we have our basic shape. How's it looking proportion-wise? I guess we could add like some fins really fast in the back. Like over this way, scale down the Z, scale it except for on the Z, rotate it on the X, 45. Rotate minus 180 on the X, minus 45. Okay, rotate on the X, minus 45, 45. I'm like confused on why it's not rotating. Holy cow. So like 45. And let's just add a minus in front of it. To flip it the other way. Okay. I mean, something like this. Not bad, we're just blocking it out. Okay, so looking at this and that, I think the proportions are pretty good. Like, for blocking it out, like the length looks about the same length as here, the width about the same width. Yeah. Looking awesome. Obviously, it doesn't look anything like it, so we gotta fix it, but... Sweet. And I'm not sure like what we'll do with the bottom. Looks like they have like this thing right here. This one looks like it could be a lot smaller. It looks like there's like other pipes and stuff in here. So I'm not exactly sure how the bottom or the back will look, but we can just be creative and make something. Are you doing the fins when detailing? Yeah. Like these fins? Yeah, I will. I'll do those fins for sure. Yeah. This right here, like, looks like the cockpit comes to a circle and then extrudes another circle out of it. Yeah. Anyway, maybe we should start with the cockpit because that's our center point. I know I kind of made this our center point, so if I delete it, everything else gets deleted. I think our cockpit should be like the primary object that everything is based around. Which will be a little tricky, but I think we could do it. Okay, so I think the best option is actually to shorten the cockpit to this point and just focus on this little like front bullet here. So like kind of shorten it down a little bit like this. It looks like there's like 3 subdivisions. Okay, let's see. Yeah, or 3 sections. It's only divided twice. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. And then the front is sort of is rounded. So I don't think we need to curve it too much. I think it's okay to keep the bend straight. This is the only one we'll curve on the front here. So yeah, why don't we hop in here and do this? So we'll scale this down. So back stays relatively straight. This one gets scaled down to like here. This one, we'll start it here, add a bunch of loop cuts because it's gonna bend. Then we'll grab this and we will scale with this on. What's the best way to do this? Is it best to bevel? Like, I'm thinking it might be best to delete these out. Dissolve edges. Come in here, grab this. Bevel it down. Like that. Right, that's not too bad. Like, we need to shapen it up a little bit, but we can like stretch this out into more of a point. We can like maybe we bring this in a little bit. Like that? I mean, I feel like that's pretty close to what they have. Like, maybe this is a little too big. So we'll scale on everything but the X. Bring it down ever so slightly. I mean, that's pretty dang close. Like, we'll add in these little bars across here too. But like, shape-wise, good enough. We're moving on. Then we'll grab this part right here. We will, I don't know, inset it down. Something like this. We'll move this back. Oh, let's turn off this. Something like about right here. Looks like it's skinnier. Maybe a little bit further back. It's like that. And then we will inset it down to this final little pipe thing that sticks out here. Maybe a little too far. Yeah. Pretty good. I'm just looking at this tail end here. Okay. So let's work on making the copper bits that kind of come up over the glass actually do that. Which I have to think how we're gonna do that. All right. So let's add in some loop cuts here. I'm gonna move this one a little bit further away. We'll scale it down. Maybe I don't like that. Maybe we'll just delete it. And we'll select this one and this one. And we will extrude 2 lines evenly. Okay. Something like that. This needs to settle down a little bit. Yeah, bro, who enjoys these live streams? Thanks, Wuberto. Welcome to the live stream, man. You changed it up. You changed up your intro a little bit. I don't know how I feel about that. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so let's delete out these guys now. Dissolve edges. Now we can truly just grab these loops. And we will grab this bottom loop. This bottom loop right here. Except for I feel like I need to slice through this first. Okay. Ah, dang it. Wrong button. Can I just go like this? No, I can't. We're gonna select all of this just because we can. Shoot. That's a Control Z. Okay. We have this whole bottom portion selected. We don't need this selected. And we can select this too. And let's extrude it into a brand new piece. And now let us add a Solidify modifier to it. And do we solidify it like in reverse, like this? Wait. We have this. And then I also want this selected. Same with this. Okay. Now we extrude it into a new piece. Focus on just these two pieces here. Maybe this piece we scale down. Here, let's add a Solidify modifier. Bump it up a bit. Scale this piece down. No. That's not working. It has to be a negative Solidify modifier, or else it looks kind of weird. Even thickness? Only rim? Yeah, okay. Alright. Here we go. Oh no, I didn't want to add a camera. That was my bad. What did I want to do? I wanted to do... Wait, we're in the weird... Are we? Oh no. Okay, we're good. Let's sharpen this. Now it's nice and smooth. We can add a bevel to this guy. Smooth out some of those corners. Maybe a little less. Like that. And bada bing, bada boom. There's our cockpit. Looking pretty dang good. Like maybe squish it a little bit. That looks about right. Close enough at least. Maybe we'll grab this and this and we'll scale it on everything but the X to thin it down. Okay. Okie dokie. Now let's make our hexagons here. It's like pretty close to being dead on. It's a weird, it's not like a pure hexagon, it's like a stretched hexagon. It's like it was a square and then this one got stretched up. Whooperto, okay. I'm triggered? Why are you triggered, man? Which add-on are you using? Yo, Axmo. Welcome to the live stream. I'm using a couple different add-ons. I have like box cutter and hard ops. Those are like the main ones I'm using all the time. The cockpit kind of looks like one of those airship things. Hey, well that's perfect, right? We're building like this, this like spaceship, so that's good. Okay. So this is making like a weird end gone thing. So I think what we do is we try to make this basically a square. Something like that. Doesn't have to be perfect. We'll apply the scale. Come in here. What the heck? Oh, I was like all turned around. I was like, I swear I want to work with the right hand one. We'll grab all these. And this one. And we will bevel them. Like this. Is this right? Yeah, let's just look at the top. Okay, so we have it beveled. Now we stretch it to something like this. I don't know if I like love that. I feel like this needs to be okay, that's more like along the perfect shape again. Maybe it just seems stretched because this is an angle slice instead of like a straight up and down slice. Are they perfect hexagons? I don't know. Scale. Let's see. Yeah, Axel, you're new here. Yeah, welcome. And I just subbed? That's awesome, dude. Thank you. I have Fluent 2.0, but don't know how to use that. I don't know what Fluent 2.0 is. Okay. So let's think here. We have this piece. It's inset a little. Something like that. It is extruded back. We'll inset it ever so slightly. Bring it forward. Then we'll inset it again. Oh, whoops. Not that. Inset it again. To like here. Then we'll bring that back. Okay, so those are like the intakes for our engine here. And we can even, for example, grab this. And let's do not connected only, everything. So GX. So I can even stretch it just a little bit. But like the bottom's a little too stretched out now, so let's bump it back ever so slightly. Okay, sweet. I feel like this piece right here, we should apply the Solidify Modifier. Come grab these pieces. Oh, it's gonna wrap all the way around, isn't it? Let's think here. They're sliced at an angle? Yeah, I kind of stretched it out, but we could slice it with a Boolean too. Is that gonna just be easier if I do it with a Boolean? Yeah, because stretching it made it like a little wonky, right? We could just slice it. So let's come in here and do that. So like, get box cutter ready. Probably this and this. And turn on this. So the slice went kind of like here. Yeah. Something like that. And then this one in here is sliced back even further. So what do we do? Do we apply the Boolean just to make it easy? Pablo Silas, thank you for subscribing on YouTube, man. Thank you, thank you. To make it easy, we could just apply the Boolean and then move this back. Like to there. We can add a Bevel modifier. Except looks real weird. We sharpen it. Oh, okay. Not bad. We can add the little posts that like are in here now. Let's do that. Scale it way down into a thin little post. Something like that. Rotate it on the Y. Match the angle. Hey, pretty dead on. Good enough. Don't want to spend too much time on this because this is the front, so it's not really going to be seen that much. Let's add an array modifier. Something like that. We can move this over. Is it sticking out the bottom? I'm not too worried about it not fitting in perfectly because again, no one's even gonna see this part. We're just doing it for our sake here. There's so many examples of that where it's like, man, we're not even gonna see this, but I'm spending the time adding it just to be cool, you know? All right, now we can mirror it to the other side. All right, pretty sweet. Let's scale it on the... Let's undo that. Scale it on the Z. Okay. Bada bing, bada boom. Pretty good looking. If I wanted to spend like a lot more time on this, I totally could. Like scale on the X to stretch it a little bit. Okay. Feel like they're close enough together. It's perfect. There's a lot of stuff going on back here. It looks like these go all the way through, but then all of a sudden there's a thing that sits on top that the wing comes out of. Like, it has this like shield on the top here. And I'm not exactly sure what shape that is. Is it just the hexagon but expanded? Let's see. Let's see if I can make something here. I need more room to see this. So we have, oh no, it's not gonna go all the way through anymore. Okay. So we can make like a new shape. Like maybe the hexagon just goes to here. And then this is a new shape in the back. Trying to think. We only have one angle of this, so it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to see. Okay. Maybe we should just start adding some pieces in here. Okay, so we kind of have this piece. It's kind of like the skinny little brick. I'm looking at this corner right here. Looks like it starts in the middle of this window, a little bit towards the front, kind of close to the bottom like that, and then it extends Does it go all the way across? I don't think it necessarily goes all the way across. So looks like it just sits on top of this one. Something like that. Then this extends back. To here. It's kind of strange, but it's almost like this one, for example. I think it's cut. I think it has like a chunk cut out of it. So something like this. I think it's cut like this. And then this guy, I'm gonna delete this face, or not dissolve, delete it, and then add a Solidify Modifier, and make this thick here. Like that. And then I'm kind of seeing these like engines, these like pieces in here sort of sticking out. So that's what I'm wondering if there's more of like a long skinny engine that sticks out of here. Like a circle or a tube. I mean, hey, I'm making it how I want, right? So why don't I just be creative for a second instead of trying to go off of the screen, off of the image. Okay. Scale this on the X. Move it on the X. Back here. We can scale this down. And move it up. Okay, cool. We have this big long tube now. Apply the scale, grab this, and let's create something cool. So like inset it a little bit. We can bring it in, inset it again, bring it out. But this is gonna be scaled down like this. Bring it out like that. Yeah. Let's think. And on this guy, we could even like, I don't know. We could cut it back here. So if I grab this, push Y, come here, and cut it. Then we grab this, delete faces. What happened? My Boolean just stopped working? Huh. They're sliced at an angle? The angle looked kind of supposed to look like slice water. Like a slice water? I don't know. Yeah, like that. Okay, sweet. The pipe where the smoke comes out of? Yeah, I think this is like the engine. I think this is the thing propelling it. Like we kind of have these like little floor engines down here, but that just seems to keep it like afloat. And I think these are like the exhausts or the intake, the air intake for the main engines out this way. So yeah. I'm kind of just making up stuff as I go. But there is some like weird funky things going on here. It's like the Boolean should come before this. The Solidify should come before everything. There we go. And now if we delete this face. There we go. That's nice. Sharpen it up. Okay, let's see if we can find our cutter here. It's a little weird because it's intersecting with this line, so I'm just gonna bring it down a little bit. There we go. So that fixed that weird shading issue we were having. Okay. Pretty dang cool. So we can grab this. And let's finish just adding some detail to all of this. So we grab all these faces, go to select, check your deselect, and extrude these. Not on the X. On everything but the X. Okay, let's undo that. Come over here. Let's do this the smarter way. Just gonna move that out of the way for a second. So this needs to come over here a bit. We need to add a mirror modifier based off of our main thing here. Okay. So I think let's actually inset these. Does that look cool? I don't know if that looks cool. It doesn't really look like an engine to me. Yeah, I don't know if I like that. How do we make this a bit interesting here? What if we added a loop cut in here? What if we scaled this up a bit? Okay. That's kind of interesting. What if we add a loop in here, grab this, select, check or deselect, extrude them like that. Okay. What if we do the same thing over here? I mean, I'm just playing around, right? Like, I have no idea. I mean, I don't, like, hate it. It's not, like, as cool as some of these other ones. Let's see. I mean, that one's about the same. Doesn't have to be, like, the most amazing thing ever. Also, we're making it kind of big compared to the other cars, so we might want to scale it down a little at the end. Maybe what I'm getting hung up on is the little bit of detail that needs to be made. So, like, grab this and inset this a little. Like that. Let's get refocused here. Let's grab this and bevel this a little. Grab this and we could add a couple bevels to that one. What if this right here was moved back and we extruded it? I had to do that a lot. Something like this. Make it like a little bit thinner. So it's more like an antenna or something. That sticks out. Let's sharpen it again. So like this should be sharp. And this. I mean, not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, sweet. I think it looks pretty cool. At least this end bit. This like really long detail, this part, we'll be editing and changing that. To make that look a bit better, but yeah. Pretty cool. Is there a bevel on this? Yes, there is. It's just not. It's not really doing anything. Okay. Sweet. I wish there was like a Solidify where... Yeah, I don't know. Never mind. Thickness clamp? I don't know what thickness clamp does. Oh, it clamps the thickness. I don't know if I really need that. Okay. Let's edit this a little bit. Let's put this back in, bring it way down, bring this out. Okay, a little bit of detail there. And should we make the wings? The wings seem like pretty flat or homogeneous the whole way. Yeah. Hippo Gaming, dude, I saw you subscribe at the very beginning of the live stream. Welcome, thank you for subscribing. Hi, got any tips on how to get started in Blender? The number one tip I tell people is just like, come up with a really fun idea, because Blender can be really overwhelming and really, like, stressful. Like, even me, this is my third project that I've worked on. I have about 300 hours in the program, but I'm still, like, struggling. But when it all comes together, it looks awesome. So it's totally worth it because my projects are just so fun and I'm having fun doing it. So that's my recommendation, is if you pick a project that you think is fun. I don't know if I would recommend starting with like a tutorial. I would start with a cool project and then find tutorials that support that project. The people who are using it could use that for a weapon with those pointy ends, like in the things knights used to do with this stick pushing their opponent off the horse. Yeah, like the joust. The lances, that's what they're called. Lances with jousting. Yeah, your videos you made were so good. Thanks, man. This is my third one. So I just have those two videos. This is the next one I'm working on here. So, and this is like 100% the hardest one that I've ever done. So yeah. Okay. I can't really see the shape of this wing, so I'm just gonna base my shape off of that one, basically. So how we're gonna do this is just by adding a bunch of loop cuts in here on where we think it needs to bend. So there's probably like one in here, and then a big one at the end. And now let's just move stuff around. So this one probably can like come forward a little bit more even. This one can come back. This one can come back. And then this one is the final one that comes back. I don't know if I love that. Maybe a little bit more back. Maybe we delete this guy. Dissolve edges. Okay. What the heck? Baggity Boy TV. Better Call Saul. Hey, thanks for watching me on Twitch, man. That's awesome. Welcome to the live stream. Okay. GY. Okay, yeah, we're good. Okay, and let's bring this in a little bit. Something like that, right? Doesn't look totally perfect, but make that like a 45 degree. From afar, I don't know if I love it. I'll be honest, I don't know if I love it. I think what could make me love it more is if let's undo these lines. No, we don't need to do that. I mean, I guess apparently we do need to do that. So let's think here. This is me struggling. This is how it always goes. It's me struggling for a second. Okay, so I like the shape of this so far. Like, I feel like this is a pretty decent shape. I feel like maybe this could come in a smidge. Just so they're not so big. Yeah, like that. And let's give us more room to work with here. So we can see a little bit better. Okay. So if we round this, if I am going to do this, it should be flat. Not sure that I love that. We might just like round everything a little bit at the end there. Okay, so let's add a loop cut. Like here. And here. And let's move this forward just a smidge. Just enough for like a little detail. What if we made them even? Like we did something like this? Is it just because it's not even that it looks a little funny? Okay, I think that's pretty good. It doesn't have to be amazing. Like, we gotta remember, they're only the size of like these out there, so it doesn't have to be like picture perfect. Airplane fins could be nice, but... Oh, airplane fins could be nice, but that looking good, thank you. Yeah, I think I'm happy with how this is going. So let me see what this looks like. I just want to try this. So like inset individually. Like what if I made something like this? Extrude individual. Okay. Does that make it look like they're panels a little bit? Maybe add a bevel? Just so it's like not totally flat, but that it's got like a little bit of detail to it. I mean, I don't hate this. All right. I mean, I think that's good. I think that is good enough. Okay. So, let's see here. So if we apply the scale, grab these two sides, and bring them in. Something like that. Give a little bit of a rounded corner. This side will keep pointy, yeah. I don't think that matters so much. That looks good. Yo, thanks, Hippo Gaming. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, and again, thanks for subscribing earlier today. Like, an hour ago. Yeah, almost exactly an hour ago. It was like an hour and 20 minutes ago. All right. Let's make these little things. I think these are cool. These little circle bits. I think they look really cool. All right, we'll just bring it over here to help get it going for the size. Seems to be like one up here. We'll scale it down to the smallest size. No, other way around. Scale it up to the biggest size. Come down here. Edit it. Grab this. We will inset it. Extrude. Inset. Extrude. Inset. Extrude in. Like that. Except for it's a little bit higher. Just add like a little bevel on it to give it some detail. We will add a mirror modifier. So it's just on the other side. Then we'll copy it. Move it down. And then it looks like there's one over here too. It's kind of on the back end. Okay. Let's scale this down just a smidge. And let's add in another cylinder. Let's delete you, and let's snap cursor to selected just to get it up here closer. So I don't have to keep moving it around so far. Okay. Apply scale. Bevel that in. Come over here. Inset. We will move this over here, inset this, and then move this down. Okay. Just adding a little detail here and there. Mirror this to the other side. Scale this up. We'll grab, actually let's apply the scale, grab this edge and this edge. We'll bevel it like so. inset. Extrude that out. Okay. All right, looking pretty cool. Don't really need to mirror that one. Sweet. I think we're like getting to the point where the back of this is basically all done. I mean, I feel like there's something that needs to be in here. I don't know, like something like this. Nah, it's too many circles. It needs to be a cube. It needs to be a cube of some sort. So I kind of like the idea of this one being like up front a little bit more, leaving the space like really open in the back. And then let's get like a cube to tie all of this together. So we can move it back a little bit, move it down. Okay, maybe a little bit more forward. Right here. Scale it on the Y. Okay. That's pretty good. Scale on the Y a little bit more. Apply the scale, grab these two sides. And these should be flat-ish. Like this. Yo, Silent C. Hello, man. Welcome to the live stream. I like seeing new faces here. Yeah, man. Welcome, welcome. This is my third Blender project ever. We're just chilling, listening to some music, watching me struggle with Blender. It's fantastic. It's fan-freaking-tastic. Okay. So, like, this is alright. It's on the bottom. It's not going to be seen too much. I'm not, like, in love with it. I feel like there still needs something in here. You know what I mean? Here, let's try to just get creative. What if there's like a skinny thing like this? What if it's down a smidge more? We could scale it up on the X. Move it back. Okay, like that maybe? Bevel? Okay, there we go. That looks a little bit better. It's not like so blank. It's got a little bit of detail in here. Are you the guy who did the 100-hour thing with Blender? Yeah, that's me, man. It's been years. That's why I have a beard. Nah, but yeah, that was me. If that's how you found me, then great. I'm glad you found me then. Okay. Okay. Looking good. Looking real good. We'll just move that forward so it's a little bit bigger. Okay, sweet. So I feel like this top section's looking really good. We've blocked out these bottom parts. Bottom parts. We blocked out these bottom sections, so now I say we just do the arms. Maybe add a really cool engine thing down here. We could maybe add some wires, because I freaking love cables and wires. Yeah. This top section's looking really good, though. Good enough, at least. I mean, pretty good for me spending an hour and a half on this so far, so if we can get this other part done in like an hour, then we'll be set. Yeah. Okay. So there are a couple things I'm noticing. First of all, I feel like this is a little bit lower. Like here. And it looks like it cuts into the side of this. What I'm realizing though is that it's actually like quite a bit skinnier. Let's see, so if we add a loop, so this is like the front, this is where that loop finishes. So this is kind of more like this. Right? Kind of hard to like fully tell. If I'm looking at this side though, it goes in. So yeah. I'm wondering, like, do I cut this out with a Boolean? Do I add in a loop cut up in here? Like this? Let's just try a couple things and see if we can get it to look good. I mean, I feel like we just gotta do this. Something like that. So yeah, that's good enough. Let us add a cube. Bring it up here. Bring it over. Bring it down. Okay. Okay, we kind of have something going like this. Over like this. Maybe it's up a little bit more. Here. Apply scale. Add a bevel here. Probably add in a cut here and here. Oh, whoops. We'll just extrude this up a little bit. I don't know if I like that as much. Let's leave it like this for now. Let's add a bevel. Just kidding. Let's kill the bevel. Let's just add a bevel manually like that. I just didn't want to bevel up here. Okay. Okay. We can add a small bevel to this. Like that. Add a little bit of detail right there. Snap cursor to selected just to make this go faster. Rotate on the Y. Probably like up here or something. Yeah. Inset. Move it over. Pull it back. Why not just pull back all the way? I mean, this inside bit, I feel like no one's gonna see this. No one's ever really gonna see this, so spending too much time on this little part, it may be a little overkill. So let's inset it so that it's under, move this forward a bit, like that. And pop it all the way over. I don't know if I love this. Let's find a better spot for it. Yeah, there's not really a good spot. I think that's okay. It's like whatever. This side right here could be beveled a little bit. Yeah. 1:13 a.m. for me. I have to go to bed to sleep because I am sick, but I want to see my favorite Blender artist. Wow, made my day. Good night. And sign out. Wow. Thank you so much, man. I don't know if I'm worthy of being the favorite Blender artist, but I'm glad you're enjoying the content. Thank you. Okay. So what if I move this down here? I think I kind of like that better. Come on. Mark. Alright, sweet. Let's mirror this on the other side. Britton Andrews, favorite Blender artist for sure. Wow. Thank you guys. I feel like I'm not even really a Blender artist. This is my third project ever. I'm just wanting to make my live streams better. In like years to come, like I don't know if I'll be doing Blender anymore because I'll have like built out my scenes for live streams, and then I can just focus on making content and stuff. Let's add a bevel just to see what this looks like. Okay. Not bad. Add in like a loop cut right there. Bring that back like that. Okay, we can add a cube, bring it over here, scale it down. Okay. Let's come in here and make some details real quick. Okay, something like that. You can't really see it too much right now, but when it's paired up with all the other with all the other ones, it'll look a lot better. Okay, like this. And can I add a loop cut this way? Yes, I can. Like an offcut. We're just trying to add like a tiny bit of detail here. We'll extrude these out. Okay. Sharpen. Work. Sweet. Now we'll just make an array on the Y. Something like that. Mirror it to the other side. Okay, sweet. Let's duplicate this. We can rotate it on the Y. GZ. Don't know if I love it. Okay. Bevel. Apply scale. Something like that. Kind of center them. Okay. Alright, we have the fronts done. Good enough, at least. This is such a good song. Okay. Ah, perfect. Exactly what I was going for. Okay. To view. Let's try this again. There we go. Let's see. So let's parent you to you. Parent you to you. I guess all of you guys. Now let's move you down. Okay. We're making progress. Slowly but surely. Alright, what does it look like when we bevel this? It looks like alright. Trying to think, because we'll mainly be seeing the back of this. I don't care if the front gets a little out of whack. I should parent this together. Yeah, the inside kind of looks whack to begin with. So I don't know if I really care about that because we won't be ever seeing the front. We'll just be seeing the back. So I kind of want to make sure that this back section looks good. I don't really love this right here. Here, I think we need to add a loop cut in here. Like right here. Then we can grab this and scale it down. Kind of like that. It's good enough. Bring you back. Scale you down. Okay. Add a modifier. 0 on the Z. We'll do like 1. Let's rotate it on the Y. So it's like this. You could even scale it up a little. Okay. All right. Mirror it to the other side. Parent it. Keep transform. Okay. Yep, that one's fine. That one's fine. Okay, everything is looking a-okay still. Maybe this? Maybe these guys could be rounded a little? Like that? Okay. Starting to come together. We're using this as inspiration. It's not gonna look anything close to that really when we're done with it, but But yeah. Why don't we just use this again? This one over here. Why don't we just use this? Here, let's scale this up first. So we can just reuse some parts. Ah! Oh yeah. I forgot I based some of my mirrors off that piece. So let's base it off of you now. Alright, snap. Cursor to selected. Let's add cube. Actually, we probably shouldn't do it on that piece because I can't remember if I aligned that one up perfectly or not. Let's add a cube. Scale this guy up a bit. Scale it on the Y. Scale it on the X. Okay. I don't want to add to your list, but I think a ship with a vertical aspect ratio would add some variance to the scene, something like Boba Fett's ship. Yeah, I thought about that too. So I actually have some examples. Like, look at some of these. Like, some of these are kind of cool. Like, we did this one, but like, look how cool this guy is on the left. Even this one is kind of like an angle, same with this. So yeah, I pulled some examples like this, but yeah, I don't know. I totally get what you're saying. Right now, though, I feel like I've already made all the vehicles that I need for the scene. I need to move on, or else I'm just going to spend forever on this. But yeah, you bring up a really good point, and I've thought about that too, so yeah. Okay. So yeah, what I'm saying is you're not wrong. I just am not sure that I have the time right now. Okay, I need to think. Because we're never going to see it from the front. We're always going to see it from the side like this. So I don't know if I need to spend a whole lot of time like detailing in here. Let's just detail the sides of these things, and then I think we'll be good. I think it's looking good. Ooh, me likey. Shelby, Arizona. Thanks, man. Yeah, we're making this ship right now. It will be the last ship to the collection, and then we'll populate the scene with it. So it's coming all right. But again, that may be adding more work you don't really need. Yeah. Yeah, it's okay. By the way, Rich and Andrews, I love you using the emojis, man. Thank you. That's awesome. Thank you for being a member. Okay. So I think it looks all right. Let's pull up our reference image again. I pulled so many different sci-fi ships, like, it's kind of crazy. Okay. Erase all the markings. Okay, I feel like we don't need too much more detail. I think the things that are left to do are maybe having like a little thing stick out like that square, but modeling these. I think we should model those little blaster things. Okay, let's do that. Maybe let's add our square real quick because that'll be easy. Shelby, Arizona, welcome on Twitch, by the way. Welcome, welcome. Okay. I mean, this is kind of just a random thingamajigger, right? Okay. Let's make these pieces down here. Looks like we have like a couple indents in the side of this. Maybe like add some loop cuts. Like that. We will inset these even. Where is it? Outset individual I. Is it because the scale's not applied? Like, why is it acting weird? There we go. Okay. Let's add a bevel to this. Whenever I inset something, it always looks terrible until we add a bevel to things. Okay, something like that. Alright, got a little bit of detail there. Let's make these little guys. Scale it down. Okay. Let's add in some loop cuts. Yeah. I know there's an easier way to do that. I'm just Trying to go quick. Oh, whoops. That's not what I wanted. Do we want to add a couple more right there? All right, mesh. I messed it up real quick. By distance, there we go. Okay, let's scale on the X. Don't know if I love that. Let's see if this is better. Maybe a little. Cursor to selected. Let's add in a little cube here. We're just like, we'll just try to make something that looks kind of interesting. Doesn't have to be too crazy, just enough to like add a little bit of, I don't know, a little something something. Okay. We can add a quick array to this. Just put it down there. This piece right here, let's grab this. And let's scale this down. Something like that. Just to like add a little crease in it. It's kind of a weird shape in here. What is happening? No. I was like cutting something? Okay, that's weird. Okay, that looks a little better. We'll parent this to object. Let's move it over this way. And let's add an array. Actually, let's just save real quick because I haven't done that in a while. Let's add an array over this way. That looks pretty good. So maybe not that far. We'll do 4 here. And I know there's like a better way of doing this, but I'm just gonna do it quickly. Like that. Let's copy this and move it over here. Maybe let's only do 3 on this one. Like that. And this guy can move over here a bit. Okay. That's some good detail. Good detail on this side of the ship. Yeah. Okay. Are you animating this scene? Yeah, it will be animated. Let's see. Like what, Shelby, Arizona. This is like what it looks like. Oh no, Blender crashed. That's why you save frequently. Here, let's pull this open again. Here, let's see. Recover, autosave. Let's try recovering this last thing. Oh, yep, didn't really save that last little work I did with the arrays. Which kind of sucks, but... yeah, I mean, it just kind of sucks. Array over here. Whoops. I'm glad I like saved like 30 seconds before it crashed. Okay, so let's see if we can go to this other scene without it crashing. So we can like see the full scope of this scene. Okay, so ignore this giant ship that's right here because I haven't placed it in the right spot. But we're making a sci-fi drive-in theater. So there's gonna be like lots of spaceships like floating, watching the theater. It's like a drive-in theater. I will be green screened into here. We have our popcorn machine. This is actually popping popcorn, which is pretty cool. And there's like drinks and stuff. The ships will be animated a little bit. The screen's gonna be animated. Yeah, it's a pretty like big intense scene. It's the biggest scene I've done yet, so yeah. It'll look even better when there's like cloth textures and everything is on here. Let's see if we can get a general idea of me going like this. Let's see if it crashes. Oh dang, that's gonna be sick. Thank you. Let's see if my computer can handle this. I bought more RAM for my computer specifically for this scene because it was just like taking so long. All right, lighting and textures haven't been done. So like it looks kind of crappy. But you can kind of see what it's gonna be, like me in here with the popcorn and stuff, and then a cool drive-in theater with like ships visiting it. So it's a pretty big epic scene. Yeah, looking pretty cool. So this car is actually the last thing we have to really 3D model. Everything else is basically done. Obviously, I gotta do all the trees and rocks and stuff, but like for hard surface modeling, this is the last one. Kinda cool. Okay. All right, sweet. Let's save, because that's where it crashed last time. I feel like these can be centered a bit more. There. This is kind of in the way too. Yeah, this one's kind of blocky, but I think it looks pretty cool. It's interesting. We'll scale it down to match the others a bit. But yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, Shelby, Arizona, I'm glad you think it's going to be cool. I put a lot of time into this one, so hopefully when it's all animated with textures and it's like rendered really nice, hopefully it'll be sick. But we just have to cross our fingers. Okay. Before, I should just delete all these. And let's get in here and make this guy. So it's gonna be like a almost completely round top, like this. We can bring up our reference images. I'm gonna keep it a complete circle even though it looks oblong there. That's okay. Okay. So let's bevel you a little bit. Bring you in. Bring you down. Probably be like a little cut there. Bring you down right here. And let's bevel you once again. Inset you and extrude you up. Okay. Something like that. All right, cool. Sweet. Now let's just copy this. Move one right there. Copy it again. Move you over here. It's almost like perfect. It could almost be an array. But now we'll keep them all separate for now. So let's add a mirror modifier based off of this on that side. Cool. Come here. I believe it's Control L. Link, copy modifiers. There we go. Now they're all on the other side. And let's select all of these and this. Parent, keep transform. Same with you. Parent, keep transform. Parent, keep transform. Parent, keep transform. Okay. So now if I move this, all those parts should move too. Okay. All right, sweet. Things are looking good. All right, I think we are done. Right? I mean, we can mirror these over to the other side. Mirror them. With these complex shapes, I kind of have to do them individually. Mirror them. Mirror it. Okay. Everything should be mirrored. I think it's looking sick. Okay, so these are all paired. Let's pair all this stuff now. So what's paired to what? But like you should be like your big objects. You should be paired to you. You should be paired to you for sure. Okay, you three guys should be parented to this object. You, and this object should be parented. You should be parented to... Okay. We just have a couple more pieces here. You should be parented to you. You should be parented to you. Okay, let's see what is left. You guys. You and you be parented to you. Okay. That's everything. Are any of the booleans breaking? Not on this side. Not on this side. Sweet. Think it's a pretty cool ship. Like, there's some blank spots, right? Wait a second. Wait. Where did my engine in the middle go? It's all the way over here. What the heck? Okay. I was like, I swear there was like something here. I was like trying to remember. I was like, this seems like sharp corners and stuff. I feel like I would have done something. Okay. So let's snap cursor to selected. Grab this guy and let's take out these rotations. Snap selected to cursor and let's reposition this. Okay. I think that's about right. I think it was a little bit higher and it was pushed forward like this. There we go. You are parented while keeping your transformation. Okay. Now we are set. Sweet. So now let's set the scale of each car. These dummies are our source of scale. So some of these might be a little too big. Actually, I'm pretty like positive they're too big. But let's just try some things here. So this is actually looking pretty good. Like this scale. Like if he was sitting down. If he was here. If he was sitting down. Maybe it needs to be a little bigger. Like that. Yeah. That's looking like a pretty good size. Okay, what about you? If someone was sitting in there, yeah, that's a pretty good size. Yeah, like I'm just eyeballing it, so... So yeah, this is not scientific at all. And this one looks a little small. Okay, that looks a little bit better. Like, if he was... I got the snapping on. If he was in here, right? Like, he could sit down, kind of like lay back. Feel like that's a pretty good size. And it matches roughly the size of the other two as well. I mean, this one is just gonna be huge. Okay, so let's see. So yeah, this one is just too big. That's pretty close, like, compared to the other ones. Let me see. So yeah, he could fit down in this cockpit. No. Sometimes I push the wrong buttons. He could fit down in there when he's sitting. It's looking pretty good with the size of the other ones too. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. Here. Why do I feel like this is big? It's not that big. Yeah, no. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, let's check out this one. I feel like this one is pretty big as well. Try to find a flat spot to put him. It's not that big. How does it compare to the other guys? Yeah, it could be a little bit bigger. Something like that. Okay. Yeah, and I feel like that works with our dummy model pretty good. Okay, sweet. So now this is where the kind of cool stuff goes in. We can add in constraints, track this card to the screen. So it's always pointing at the screen. Up is X, Z. Yeah, up is Z. We'll track negative X. What are we tracking? Why aren't you working? Rotation? That's not good. So let's apply the rotation. Come into here. Okay, there we go. Now it's tracking to the screen. It's pointing to the screen. And we can limit the rotation on the Y so it stays flat. So now wherever we move it in the scene, it always points to the screen. So I can move it anywhere. I still have the snapping thing on. Sick. Okay, we have retro, police, speeder. Where are you? Are you in cars? Oh, you're down here. Okay. Let's open up cars. We have our jet, we have retro, police car, Star Wars speeder, and our treasure planet. So let's make a new one. And call this... I don't know what to call this car. I'm just gonna name it Factory. I don't know why, but it seems like a factory car to me. Okay. Grab this. Select hierarchy. Let's move this all to factory. There we go. Sweet. It's looking awesome. Alright guys, I'm gonna call it there. We got a lot done today. Got some like really cool things put together in Blender. It's coming out so good. Thank you for the guys who subscribed, and if you want to support the channel, you can support me on Patreon. That's probably like one of the best places to support me because it doesn't take as big of a cut as YouTube. Or you can become a member on the channel and get all the emojis. Both of those are great options for supporting the channel. And yeah, I'm really happy with how this vehicle turned out. I feel like it fits in with our other cars and has some like cool elements to it. So yeah, with textures and stuff, we'll be able to add even more detail. We'll have like we'll like pop decals on it. So there will be a lot more detail in the end. But I think this is a great start. So thank you everyone. Hope you guys have a good night, and as always, break a leg.